Hey, Mr. Clash here, and today we've got a war recap of our most recent win. 129 wins and 100th day since we got the clan reactivated again. So it's kind of like an anniversary and 129 wins. Anyway, war recap. Let's just get right into it right now. Okay, so what we have here is a Town Hall 10. You can see 2 Infernos. And let's just count the expos. We've got 3 expos. It's not a max Town Hall 10, but you know what? This is a Town Hall 9 that's attacking. So it's not maxed, but hey, extra Infernos, extra expos, that doesn't make it easy. So that's a lot of extra to try and overcome, of course. So Town Hall 9 taking on a Town Hall 10. Not a max Town Hall 10, so let's address that straight away. It's not a max Town Hall 10. So 2 witches in the clan castle. 2 witches in the clan castle is notoriously difficult to deal with. I'll just speed that up. The reason that it's hard to deal with, of course, is that the volume of skeletons can just overwhelm the queen. So you can see that he's had to drop the king down to try and defeat the skeletons and the witches coming in. So you've got a balloon here just sniping out this little cannon at the bottom and the air attack coming in. So you had the double zap quake to take out one of the air defenses, and now a bunch of rages and very strategic balloon deployment around the Inferno Tower, so that once all the balloons destroy those weapons, they would have nowhere else to go. They would have to go to the Inferno Tower. So as you can see, 2 hounds still up at the moment. Inferno's locked onto the balloons. Hounds really need to get those balloons over. So you've got a nice little rage spell. All the spells have been used. 1 hound left. Still to pop, and a couple of balloons still running around, taking plenty of lava pups for cleanup. A lot of sick balloons. As you can see, there are a lot of very, very sick balloons, so that wizard tower won't take very much to get them all down. Thankfully, it did lock onto that lava hound, and it popped the lava hound, so it gave a few more pups up the sleeve to help take it down, and those pups with the balloons will also help take down the expo as well. So that is a awesome little attack from a Town Hall 9 onto a Town Hall 10. Now we'll speed that up so that we don't sit through a minute of lava pups just cleaning up a base after wrecking it. So fantastic attack, axe. And now let's move on to the next one. So let's just have a look at the troop combo if you wanted to have a look, and now we'll go on to the next one. And we've got a nice little ring base. Now, if you haven't seen my videos on defeating ring bases, I'll just put a link up the top there now, and also put a link to that video in the description below. Basically, this is the technique. Come in with a bit of a queen walk. We'll just get this sped up a little bit, just so that the queen walk component's not too, doesn't drag on too much. So basically, what you're going to try and do is come in with a queen walk to clear one side of the base, and then you're going to be coming in with a king and golem and bowlers to clear the other side of the base, and then a jump spell gets your Valkyries into the core. That's the whole point of the ring base. So you're clearing one side down, you're clearing the other side down, and then the Valkyries just run straight into the core, and that becomes game over for the base. So we've got about a minute and a half left on this attack. Double poison on the clan castle, a couple of balloons and baby dragons. So keep an eye on that queen. Now the golem will path in, the king will path in. The bowlers, not so. So the bowlers are going to stay outside on this one. Unfortunately, they didn't go in. But remember, the bowlers do have double bounce. So that is a bit of a plus with the golem and the king on the inside. Now you can see the queen on the left. She's going to go down in a minute. Has used the special ability already, so that can't be helped. The healers will move on to the wizard that's there. Unfortunately, not in time. So you have to come over and try and get onto the golem, onto the king as well. Now do keep an eye on how much trash has been cleared away. One little jump spell left, and the Valkyries coming in from the top. They have nowhere else to go. They will go in, and you've got a heal and a rage spell waiting for the Valkyries as well. So the Valkyries all healed up, going through the bomb tower, and now just get a rage for them on that back end of the core, and they'll rip out the rest of the weapons, rip through that wall like a hot knife through butter, and take stuff out. Now you've still got the golem on the right-hand side with the bowlers, and so the golem is doing tanking for the bowlers and the wizards. The Valkyries are still running around. Look at that. The healers have come onto the Valkyries now. So this is fantastic with the after the update, the way that the healers will happily just change troops very, very easily now, instead of just locking onto something and just going, well, I'm going to stay on you whether you need healing or not. So I like the new healer AI. That's going well. So as you can see, the Valkyries have ripped through this base. plenty of bowlers. Look at all the wizards still he's got up at the bottom. King's health is still up and still has the golem up. So that is a nice little attack from Ratatunga. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is a witch-based attack coming in from Hulk Smash. It's a lovely little attack, very well thought out, planned. You'll notice that the healers have gone onto the queen, so it's a little bit of a queen walk witch attack. So you don't really see those incredibly often. And I like the way that he does come in on this wall that you can see on the right hand side here down at the bottom, how he gets through that wall and then into that entire right hand side of the base. I think it was very well thought out. Wall breakers in, cracks a hole in the wall, and you can see all those breadcrumbs. All the trash has been taken away. The clan castle's been lured. Queen will do with them, double poison on them. And now look, all of the bowlers, the king and the witches and the bowlers, they can come in. Or well, I'm assuming there are bowlers. Anyway, there might not be bowlers. Here we go, there are bowlers. So here they come in, jump spell over. Now watch what the bowlers do. It's really quite strange here. The bowlers, okay. Now, that didn't make any sense at all. The bowlers should have stayed in. The witches should have stayed in. There was a jump spell there. There was no reason for them to all start to path out, but they did, considering that everything on the other side of that jump spell was, in fact, closer to them than the stuff on the other side. So that was a little bit weird AI there. All I can think of is that the AI had assumed that the Barb King had taken those things out, even though they were actually still up at that moment in time, and that's why everything decided that it wanted to path out. But it worked out very well in the end anyway. We'll just get this sped up a little bit because the cleanup process on these attacks can begin to get a little bit slow. Queen's still up. Healer's still up. Look at that. Just lost the last healer. Queen's ability still hasn't been used yet. Only one Archer Tower left. One Wizard Tower on the right-hand side, which is just about gone down. Still, Queen's ability has not been used. No need to use it. Plenty of skellies coming out from the witch on the right-hand side. So the Queen, she decides she's going to shoot a few different walls and use his special ability now. And that's it. Take out the Archer Tower and game over. So it was an awesome attack from Hulk Smash. Okay, next base on the hit list is this particular base. Now you can see he's dropped the wizard down to get the funnel started very early. Take out the builder's hut straight off the bat. Has 3 Archer Towers up the sleeve. So going to take out that little bit of trash on the outside to make sure the troops all path in through the middle of the base. Has 2 jump spells with, was that 3 golems? 2 jump spells with 3 golems. And CC bowlers, of course. Now, of course, what that means with the 2 jump spells is jump into the base and then jump through the base. You can see if you jump in over this mortar, which he's going to do, and then a jump in the core will basically get you access to the entire rest of the base. That is, the Queen will be able to shoot from the entire rest of the base. The bowlers will be able to do double bounce from the rest of the base. Preemptive poison spell down onto the clan castle. And there was nothing in the clan castle. So poison spell wasn't obviously needed, but it was put down, just preemptive, just assuming that everything was going to have in the clan castle, but not necessarily needed because this particular base didn't have anything in the clan castle. So you can see that there is a cannon at the top there that was targeting onto the Queen, but now it didn't. Now look at this, he's still got 13 balloons and 57% of the base has been destroyed already. So the Queen has been locked onto by the Archer Tower. Only now do those balloons come onto the Archer Tower. Still has the 4 Teslas at the bottom, and they're going to not. Some of those are going to go down just to the heroes. The Archer Tower on the left has gone down already to the heroes. So here we go. We've got 1 haste spell coming in. Balloon's going to take out the Tesla. I think he's trying to save the balloons on this attack, it looks like. So the balloon at the top side is just going to take out the cannon. Those hasted balloons will take out the mortar tower. Loads of balloons left on this. Clean up wizards, no problem. Archers, no problem. Heroes, both heroes are still up, and look at all the troops he's still got left in this attack. 7 balloons, a wizard, 3 archers, and 2 minions still left, and this base is just wrecked. And I think we do see a few sweet. Here we go, the swag balloons coming across, like the cavalry coming across. So that was an awesome little swag hit from, Hulk Smash again. Nice little 6-pack for Hulk. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, straight into this one, you've got 16 hogs and 3 balloons with 4 healers. So starting off with a Queen Walk, the base reminds me a little bit of the Taylor base. Of course, with the Taylor base, though, you would break in the first compartment and then jump into the core that's how you would normally do it, and there would be bombs in the outside pockets. But you can see here with all the weapons heavily congested, it's very hard to see where the spring traps would actually be. There might be some spring traps in the core, there might not be, but all the bombs you would have to assume will be on the outside, such as near the elixir or gold mine down here, another elixir or the gold mine up there, and that's even where the Teslas could be as well. So it's one of these congested bases. So here I've seen that Tesla, and I would assume after the Tesla jumping to the mortar, that's where we're going to have a bomb. So that's my assumption, just looking at the base now, because all 4 corners have been revealed. That, look, there we go, there is a bomb there, so there's a good chance that all the other 4 corners will do the same. Now you can see that that queen took that whole side out like that way, and took out the enemy queen as well. Now if the enemy queen hadn't gone down, if the attacking queen had pathed to the left, it was still going to be an attack that would have come in from that side, because the enemy queen was there, and she would have aggroed onto the golem that was at the wall, and the bowlers would have just been enraged by that, and they would have gone in. But nevertheless, they did go out. Now do keep a close eye on how Zach uses his queen's ability here. He's very intelligent on the queen's ability. Doesn't pre-use it, doesn't get too carried away with using it too early, saves it for when it's necessary to use, and that actually saves the queen. So there we go, I've had to use it now. Got the queen's ability, like didn't get too crazy with the queen's ability, didn't activate it too early, activated it just in time so that the queen would be able to stay alive longer in the attack. So you can see the hogs have come in, the back end balloons have come in, and that's it. That whole in first part of the attack with the kill squad didn't go in, but even if they had, they just would have double bounced and wrecked everything. And you can see there were no spring traps in the base anywhere. I'm not really 100% sure where they actually were. They probably were all in the core, which would have meant that seeing as the kill squad would have taken out the core, that the hogs just would have been able to run around no problemo at all. So that is a nice little attack from Zach. Okay, last attack of the recap, and we have Paco Loco coming in with a Red Witch. Red Witch is a Witch Slap variant. You've got, instead of bringing in a golem in the middle between your outside witches or giants or anything like that, you're going to be bringing in 6 Valkyries. Now you have seen me do this attack before, and it's wiped out bases pretty damn quick. It's just a different variant, and if you do like the troop combo, I'll leave the troop combo up at the end of the attack. Do give it a try in your own wars. You'll notice that you don't always bring a jump with the Red Witch, because the Valkyries, the Rage Valkyries, they just rip through walls, so you don't necessarily need to bring a jump. Now you did notice he went Rage, heal, so the Valkyries were healed, and then you've got the secondary Rage coming in. So basically the base gets entirely wiped out. You can go Rage, heal, you can go Rage, heal, Rage, whatever you need. But generally, sometimes you can even go heal right at the start, and then Rage, heal. So there's a few variations on what you think. If you take that spell combo, then you can look at how the troops are doing, and then you can decide whether or not you want to Rage them or whether or not you want to heal them. So that's the benefit of that spell combo. So that is an awesome attack from Paco Loco. And that will round out the war recap for this particular war. As you can see by the results, once we started wiping everything out left, right and centre, the other clan just pretty well gave up. So level 12 clan gave up to us, little humble level 8 clan, Guns and Honey. Now, if you do want to join Guns and Honey, we are participating in the No Dip League as well, and that means no dipping. So Town Hall 10s, you cannot dip to hit Town Hall 9s, and I'm sure that's probably a welcome thing. Town Hall 11s also, no dipping for you. You only will hit, that's in the league. Normal wars, we just do whatever we need to win. If you'd like to join the clan, do look at the information in the description below. You will need to have Discord, and you will need to apply through our Discord server. So the link to that Discord server will be in the description below as well, and I'll just put it up on the screen there right now as well. Now, we do have minimum requirements for the clan, of course. So if you're a Town Hall 9, ideally we'd like you 25 and up. However, if you are a Town Hall 9, you must have minimum heroes 2020. If you don't have 2020 heroes, please wait until you have 2020 before applying, and you have to apply through Discord to get into the clan. No 0.5s either applying. If you don't have all the weapons, please don't apply. You must have all the weapons. For Town Hall 10s, must have minimum heroes of 35, and of course all the weapons. And for Town Hall 11s, minimum heroes of 40. Anyway, so that's it. So please do, if you are interested in joining the clan, or if you'd like to compete in some competitive wars, no dipping, do please join the clan as well. And we've got a good bunch of people that can show you the ropes and help teach you some new moves, let's just say, if you're looking to improve your warring. Now, before we go, of course, we've got to have the question of the day. So the question of the day is this: why was Cinderella, how do I put this? Why was she sacked, for want of a better term, or stood down? Why was Cinderella stood down from the basketball team? Why was Cinderella stood down from the basketball team? Because she kept running away from the ball. Anyway, that's it for today. Do leave the video a thumb up. Do let me know what you think of the attacking that we do, or any of the attacks you've seen in the video. Please subscribe so that you get, and activate the little bell icon so you get notification of when new content gets uploaded as well. And I will see you in the next video.